What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Neon Trash. It's your host, Tommy the Hammer, hanging out with Dale, Amber, and the dreaded Dean. Tonight is Ladies' Night.
I picked, kind of, the movie with honors. He told me about it, and I've never seen it, so...
You know, what with Brendan Fraser being real popular on social media these days, kind of like how Keanu Reeves was. Thought this would be kind of a good movie to lean towards. I remember watching it back in the day with my parents and thought it was pretty good. And come on, Joe Pesci. You can't go wrong with the Pesh.
Hey!
Hey! So we're going to dig up the trailer. Peep that shit, motherfuckers. We'll be right back.
Simon Wilder is a scholar of the streets.
Are you a student?
No, I'm a bum. But bear in mind, I'm a Harvard bum.
Who gives 4 Harvard students
We're roommates and we respect each other's space.
a reason to open their hearts.
If a woman is willing to give you her love, it's the greatest gift in the world.
Joe Pesci, Brendan Fraser, Moira Kelly,
That boy didn't go to Harvard for nothing.
with honors, rated PG-13.
All right, guys, we just got done watching the movie With Honors, starring Joe Pesci and Brendan Fraser. You know, watching this movie again all these years later, I gotta say that it's not bad. There's some pretty good actors in this film. I thought the soundtrack was fairly decent, and the cinematography, you know, it's a nice and well-made movie, but it's kind of hokey at the same time. There's a couple of narrative elements that take things seriously, and it takes some chances here or there, but it really can't escape this, I don't know, cliched nature to the overall story.
I don't know, I probably would have picked something else. This one was kind of like a sad... I don't even know how to explain what I'm thinking, but it's like a good movie. Like, I would have watched it anyway. I mean, it's not bad.
It's a really well put together film. I had no complaints about it. It's definitely out of my normal wheelhouse, and I enjoyed it for what it was. This movie stinks of the 90s.
Oh yeah.
From the roommate dynamic, to the comedy, to the fashion,
To the computer.
to the everything, to the soundtrack. And none of it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but this is a period piece straight out of the 90s.
Yes.
It's a good film. It has jokes, but it has an overall darker, sadder story to it.
I have never seen this movie either. I liked the Joe Pesci, Brendan Fraser dynamic. That was fun. But overall, like, I don't even know who directed this, but I feel like the director was like, I don't know, must have been like a theater kid, and like you could really, like, I don't know, the little things, how the characters interacted, like it seemed like overblown and like a bunch of hot air going on a lot of time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's not how normal people act. I mean, I'm a weirdo, so maybe people do act like this. I don't know, like, it was just like kind of artsy-fartsy for me.
Maybe the 90s, that's how people act.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it did kind of have like a feeling of like, if Seinfeld was a movie but had like none of the humor.
It reminded me a lot of his cynical friends.
Yeah, you're right.
Or
It does have
yeah.
like a friend Seinfeld. Yes.
Well, I think like what can be taken away from this movie is that it is a drama and serious, and it doesn't trivialize things with a lot of whoa slapstick jokes
Absolutely.
and gross out humor. So like when you watch it, you're like,
It's
okay,
smart
these
humor.
are real people
It
reacting
came-
realistically.
Came close with Joe Pesci though. It was almost slapsticky when he was on camera.
Yeah, and like that's the funny thing about his character is he is crude and crass, and I feel like everybody knows someone like that, whether it's like a coworker or a family member, like a black sheep or an uncle or an aunt or something like that, where they don't always say the right thing. They don't always do the right thing, but maybe they are, you know, good people at their core, and that's what Joe Pesci's character is here. He's a good man. I mean, I don't know, I thought this was a decent movie, and out of 10 stars, I would give With Honors, maybe I'm leaning towards 6.5 or 7. Amber?
I was thinking of my number before you said yours. That way I didn't base mine off yours. Give it a 7 in my head before you said 6.5 or 7.
Okay.
So.
Nice. Dale?
I'll give it a nice solid even 6. It was above average, but nothing great.
Deanie?
I'll give it a 5.5 or a 6. I don't know. It wasn't made for me though, so that might not mean that much coming from me. Like, I don't know. It almost felt like two different movies. Like, felt so different in the beginning, and then felt so different when Joe Pesci was around, and then it almost went full circle and like felt how it felt at the beginning. If that makes any sense. I don't know. It didn't. The good parts didn't keep up.
That is our opinion on the movie with honors. I hope we've been informative, motherfuckers. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Motherfucking Trash. Woo! Bye.